Going one step beyond a golf estate in a city, this Pretoria couple chose the Paarl countryside to raise their children. Within strict guidelines on how the exterior should look, there was still room to express themselves through the interior design, though safety came first.
Hello, Nicole.
Hi, welcome to our home.
Thank you so much. Now, I never underestimate a dramatic entrance.
It was always supposed to be water, but then with Nicole coming into the picture, we decided to rather use pebbles at first, and then after a few months we just decided it doesn't give off the effect that we want. So my clever husband here decided to put the grids in so that we could use the water in the end.
Yes, we're very paranoid about water and children, so that was a very, very important factor before we could move on to the pond.
Well, it still looks really good with the grids and it's safe.
And it creates a very nice calming effect for all my guests, so come on in.
Great.
For a combination of modern and barefoot luxury, they turned to Mark Riley and John Case, the interior architects who'd done such a good job on Michael's brother's house.
I absolutely love what you've done with the place because it's a family home, but it's clearly an entertainer's dream.
Well, when we first met with Marlene and Michiel, the brief to us was to create a home that was geared towards their lifestyle. They wanted a place where they could come home and relax and entertain with their friends and their family. And that's why as you enter into the house, we've created this beautiful water feature, and you walk over these stepping stones and it immediately transports you into this oasis.
And then once you cross over the entrance door, we used feature stonework in the entrance. And on the opposite side, there's a clear story window which allows natural light to filter through into the entrance hall. And this illuminates artwork by Carolina Sardi, who is an Argentinian-born artist who's now working out of Miami.
Projecting off the wall, this work creates a floating effect, enhanced by lights and shadows.
One of my favorite rooms in the house is the formal dining room. We've created this beautiful wine cellar, and we opened that up and we have this frameless glass doors. And then we had a very interesting idea for metal screens, which is something that the clients saw for us.
Yeah, so while we were on honeymoon in the Maldives, we saw this pattern and said to each other, this is a really, really nice pattern. And
No, we just decided we have to have it.
The design is nature-driven, and this laser-cut honeycomb pattern says it all. It also plays with light, like the artwork at the entrance.
And speaking of light fittings, we wanted to complement this really beautiful table with a cluster of Tom Dixon fittings. These are usually sold individually, but we wanted to create a bit more drama. So what we did is we had a custom-made steel plate and hung them in a linear pattern, which creates a beautiful, warm, inviting feeling over the table, which lends itself to long, leisurely dinners.
And then we usually end up on the other side of the house. Come, let me show you.
The spaces flow into each other naturally. As the children's song goes, the leg bones connected to the hip bone, and everything here works in unison.
And this is our family room. We love to do a lot of entertaining here, especially on weekends, on Saturdays. It's quite important that our kitchen, our informal dining and our lounge flows together, so it never feels that I'm too alone in the kitchen. I'm always surrounded by everyone here. We love our little fireplace. It makes winter nights a little bit more cozy, and you can look into the jacuzzi area. But I think that if my husband had his way, it would have been a braaikamer.
Another thing to note in this area is the contrast of finishes. We like the idea of using rough, textured off-shutter concrete combined with crisp white ceilings. Just to get continuity in the space, we also wanted to get beautiful warm timber floors to flow from the inside through to the outside terrace.
Essential for a family with 2 young children, they designed the house so that where there's water, there's protective glass. Sliding doors stay closed when the children are around, and glass balustrades ensure mom and dad can always see what's going on in the pool area. At first glance, this house is all about entertaining, yet every decision was taken with the girls in mind.
This is lots of fun.
We decided to put a lot of our family moments on our wall. We had such a huge canvas to play with, so we decided, well, here's a perfect spot to put it.
I love it. It's a beautiful personal touch.
Yeah.
Clearly, a happy family life is their focus. As for their love of color, warmth, natural texture, and modern design, that was skillfully brought together here.
So as you can see, this is our master bedroom.
I don't know why they call it a master bedroom. It's almost always the woman's haven.
I agree, and that's where I feel the woman should have the say in the bedroom, because she actually spends the most time here. Structurally, I left it up to Michiel, and he decided on the general outline of what the room should look like. We both like the open trusses, and because the ceilings are so high, John suggested that we hang quite a large pendant.
So tempting to want to go and play with them.
It is very tempting, like Nicole already, because she can reach those, she loves to smack them already as it goes, but maybe when she gets taller she can opt for the higher ones.
And then you've also brought the colour in from the rest of the house.
Yeah, that's one thing that Michiel decided that we must definitely pull through, and I completely agree, because the first colours that was thrown at us was the toned down, the neutrals, the ivories, and he was just like, there's no way, search again, I want green and purple, and we're actually very lucky to find such nice fabric.
Feel and finish, that's the key to understated luxury. The color scheme they chose for baby Kayla's room is obviously very calming, since she was so relaxed and content.
Here's Nicole's room.
Oh, this is so pretty. And I love the 3D element with the little fairies and these flowers.
Yes, with Nicole's room, I didn't really know what I wanted. Everything kind of just evolved. And then I decided, no, I want to stick to the light pink, dark pink, white and grey, but I didn't want it too girly because she was already like 2 by the time we started. I couldn't find her bedding to match the mural, so I decided to get somebody to crochet the flowers, and then I sewed them on myself.
You did this yourself? That is so smart.
I want to tell you that I crocheted it myself, but I just sewed it on.
Now, it's a perfect little room for a princess, but where is the little princess?
Nicole's in her own playroom. Let's go have a look.
Hi, Nicole. We've come for a picnic. Can I sit down? Thank you. I'm going to eat my little sandwich.
What we decided to do is a communal playroom for the 2 girls, because with their 2 bedrooms being next to each other, sometimes you find that children will start to play with their own toys, and the one will come over to the other one, and then the other toys don't get played with. And being in the same room, then they could share everything.
Marlene's an avid cook and hostess who's passing her talents on to Nicole.
Is this for me?
Winters in the Winelands are a lot wetter than those they're used to in the Highveld, but on clear days, there's only one place to be.
This is just perfect. It's so ideal for entertaining and for the family.
This is just fantastic, you know, sitting here outside, listening to the quietness, having the mountain behind us, having the fire crackling in the background. This is really the ultimate.
As soon as Michiel sees the weather's good, that's the first thing he wants to do. Either light a fire or have a bra.
That goes without saying.